Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, the followers of Better Life with Dr. Radwan. Inshallah, today we will continue our videos with supply chain management. And just to remind you, please try to subscribe and share all these videos to all the people in your groups so everybody can get the benefit, inshallah. To remind you about the previous video we have done was about supply chain groups, which involve suppliers, procedures, and customers, and the customer's customer. Today, inshallah, we will talk about a very important topic in this video, which called the tracking and monitoring in supply chain management. Tracking and monitoring inventory, production, and sales is very important for supply chain, as with any enterprise, corporations, or industries, companies. However, with supply chain, these activities can be more complex and require a great deal coordination. In this video, inshallah, we will look at ways to track and monitor supply chain activities. Some keys against for tracking and monitoring could include the following. It could include the dashboard or something called RFIDs, and we'll explain what is RFIDs. Third is alert generation. Fourth is the stock keeping unit, which called SKU. Let's start with the first one, which is the dashboard. Dashboards helps supply chain managers, and this is good for the managers to follow, to monitor, analyze, and manage supply chain performance. Also, dashboards are important management tools and provide visual real-time information. And also, dashboard shall include details in the inventory and alerts for when inventories reach certain levels. Supply chain managers in this case can use a dashboard to judge the status of the supply chain and make critical decisions with this regards. The second thing in supply chain management with regard to monitoring and tracking is the RFID, which is the radio frequency identification. You know, the Federal Trade Commission estimated US or the United States businesses lost almost 300 million in goods and inventory that has been lost or undelivered. So one way to track goods through a supply chain is to use radio frequency identification, RFID technology. The technology uses handheld computers, barcodes, scanners, and RFID tags to track inventory. Shipments are barcode and scanned as the process through the chain. If a shipment becomes missing, or managers can refer to the information that has been uploaded to a server to track its location. And that's the importance of our RFIDs. The third one in supply chain management is called alert generation. Alert generation helps prevent surprises in supply chains, and this is usually happening every time, and improve the overall efficiencies of operations by providing automatic message or alarms. This technology may be coupled with a dashboard or some other monitoring equipment. It depends on what the company is using. Alert generation not only refers to the actual alert, but methods for dealing with alerts. The method should identify levels response. The third thing that's used for tracking and monitoring for supply chain management is the stock keeping unit, SKU. The stock keeping unit is yet another method to keep track of inventories. SKUs are numbers assigned to identify specific products. Optimally, SKUs are created from real products. However, it challenges in supply chain management in the proliferation of SKUs. After cross-checking, sometimes managers find multiple SKUs for the same product, and there where the problem occurred. I hope you benefit from this video, and now you can understand the way of tracking and monitoring supply chain management. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this effort for him alone and for the benefit of the whole generation. And see you inshallah in the next video. And please try to subscribe and share these videos to others so everybody can benefit from this video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.